RealRapTv.
When I die, I peeped the whole scene. Now whatever's going on around me, brain kinda cloudy. Smoked after the ride, ready to wipe the party up. And whoever in that motherfucking nasty new streets, like my heels, feet suckers on. That's my nigga Big Cradle. That's Outlawz and little brother, y'all. That's Big Mackie, Mo Green, Big Flight. Yes.
You saying thug life, yours better act the clown. Cause when you see us, dog, ain't no backing down. No street team, no ads in a source. Oh, that's the $1 million question, who the Outlawz?
RealRapTv, what's realer? What it is, my people. Before we get into this video, man, do me a favor, like, comment, and subscribe. Alright, let's get straight to it. Now, I've been seeing the back and forth between Napoleon and Young Noble about Young Noble's last interview on Art of Dialogue, right? Which everybody seen. I've been wanting to talk about this for the longest because I feel like out of all the Outlawz, Napoleon was the thoroughest one. He was like one of the realest members on that group. And it's crazy how years go on and on. It's not rocket science. Y'all can see it through y'all own eyes. Y'all know the real and y'all know what ain't, but I guess a lot of y'all don't know. So let's get into this a little deeper. Now, Young Noble, that was a good interview he did on Art of Dialogue. I felt some of the stuff he was saying, especially about how Tupac was still alive, and then his OG Afeni, she decided to take him off of life support because that's a stressful thing. You seeing your kid going through that. Afeni decided to take him off of life support, which I felt him, because I don't know, that's a hard pill to swallow. Because if one of my kids, and it might be selfish, but if my kid was on life support, I'm gonna try my best to keep him on there as long as possible. And with Tupac, he was a strong man. He been through a lot, so ain't no telling. And I hate when they say Orlando and them killed Tupac. He wasn't dead on sight. He died 6 days later. He did say a couple of words to Suge when he got shot. And the police officer that got him out the vehicle, Tupac also said F him. So he was still talking. He was not dead on sight. So I hate when people saying Orlando killed Tupac. He did not kill Tupac. But let's get back to this Napoleon and Young Noble, because I feel like Young Noble and Idi Amin, they've been doing a lot of fool stuff. And I ain't talking about recently, but throughout the years. Like, even if y'all look back at it, when they did that Tupac movie, don't you notice them the only members was on that Fugazi movie? Idi Amin and Young Noble. Napoleon decided not to do it. Even Castro, that was a member that was actual Tupac cousin, he didn't do it. Storm didn't do the movie. Big Sight didn't do the movie. So I don't understand why was y'all so thirsty to get in that movie. You see what I'm saying? So it's like they was chasing it because they wasn't having no motion, but it's just crazy. And then through the movie, when Tupac and Outlawz, they was at the House of Blues and they performed Hail Mary, that never happened. Yes, he went to House of Blues, but Hail Mary was in the works. That came out on Machiavelli, the album. He never came out and performed that House of Blues. So I don't understand why Idi Amin and Young Noble went with that script and just did. It was doing a lot of fugazi. If that never happened, why would y'all still do that? That was fool on their part. I know y'all old and everything. Everybody is wise. They don't got to be violence. But when people is saying things about Tupac, why you not defending him? And he blocked me. Like, for example, with the Funk Flex, these other people disrespecting them. Like, y'all got a platform as well. Just It don't have to be violence. Then on top of that, Idi Amin got on other platforms that disrespected Tupac. Gangsta Chronicles. Still, he didn't came at Tupac so many times talking about, yeah, Tupac was a Crip. Tupac was a blood. He didn't know what he wanted to do. He was hanging with Big Syke and them. He wanted to be a Crip. Now he with Death Row. He wanted to be a blood. That is false. And then he gets on that platform and work with them. I just don't understand it. That's so fugazi to me. On top of the hating remarks MC8 be saying, like, I just don't understand what Idi be thinking, what be in his mind. And the fact that Idi Amin have a whole baby by Tupac's sister. So he should be going way further just off principle, just off GP. If somebody disrespecting the man that can't defend himself, that's no longer here, speak on it. You got a platform, speak on it and speak your mind like Napoleon be doing, which he saved his life. He's a Muslim now. But when people say false things, he go out of his way and he expose the liars, the fakes, which I think Idi Amin should be doing. He should be in Napoleon place, if you ask me, but it's just crazy they not. I like what Napoleon said. Yes, Tupac is gone, but my loyalty sticks with him. When he snatched the mic from Diddy, he wasn't wrong for that. If you felt like he had something to do with your homie getting shot, why would you want to work with him? And Young Noble, how he described that cheeseburger incident, he said the same thing Napoleon was saying, which was crazy. I think he felt the type of way because he think that Napoleon was basically calling him soft, like just laughed at it. And Noble was basically just saying, nigga, I was mad. Don't just say I just laugh and like I'm just a goofy. That's what he ain't like about it. But the story is the same narrative that Napoleon was saying. So if y'all look at through them timelines right there, Young Noble and Idi Amin been doing a lot of fool stuff. If Tupac told Napoleon that Treach ran on him on that incident they had, what is there to vouch for? Tupac is not here. If Tupac said it out of his own mouth to Napoleon, what is there to vouch for? That's what he told him. So for you to believe Treach, because he's still alive, saying that didn't happen, but Tupac, when he was alive, told Napoleon that Treach ran on him. Why would Tupac lie about something about that? Tupac explained many times on interviews about the incident with him and Treach. He helped Treach. They was at Treach's head. Them Crips was at his head. And Tupac got up with him like man, solved a solution. So I don't understand, why are you telling Napoleon, well, Tupac's not alive, how you could vouch it? Treach is still alive, which he was there. A lot of people are fronting they move when Tupac died and lying. Of course he's gonna say that because Tupac not here. If Tupac was alive, do you think Treach would be saying that? I don't think so. A lot of people that's doing these interviews would not be saying these things about Tupac if he was still alive, and that's facts. That's another thing I don't like about that. Treach do a lot of fool things too. He said he was gonna do something to Funk Flex, never did. He worked with a lot of people that disrespected Tupac. So yeah, Treach cool and all, but he did a lot of fool things. It's not hard. All y'all gotta do is look it up. Everything is written. You can't rewrite history, and that's what I don't like about y'all old industry dudes, rappers, people. Y'all rewrite history. It's already written. Clark Kent saying Biggie died because of Tupac lying and said that Biggie set him up. Why are you not addressing that? Y'all addressing everything else but one addressing that before he passed away. I know this a little off the subject, but Tupac's father also did an interview on Vlad TV recently, and he's going off this narrative as if Tupac lost his life from gang violence. He was controlled by Suge, which is crazy because I know Billy Garden hasn't been 100% in Tupac's life, but out of anybody, he should know, learn and study Tupac, why he was acting that way, why he was going through things. As anybody, he should know, and it's crazy. But he is older, he is in his 80s, so it's just crazy how he going off saying Tupac was controlled by another grown man. Tupac been making his own decisions, been going off his own words since the beginning, since Digital Underground. He been fighting for his people, defending people, trying to fight people for Chuck D out of Public Enemy before Death Row, the police situation. Like, I shouldn't even have to go through this. It's written, it's already explained. Tupac's father is going off that Suge was controlling his son, which is false, which is incorrect. So basically, you really didn't know your son to be saying that. It's word around town that Diddy was putting bounty on them Death Row chains, whoever can get their hands on. He was paying people off. So with that being said, Tupac felt that that had something to do with him because of the situation between him and Bad Boy Biggie and him. So he felt like them putting their hands on try to take Trayvon Lane chain had something to do with him.
Yeah, that's why it goes down to the chain snatching. When the people were saying, you know, when the people first tried to snatch the chain, rumor back then that it was a bounty on that chain, that Puffy was saying we want to put this chain in in our video, and that's why the guys try to snatch the chain and they didn't get the chain, and that's why Pac really took off and just started, you know what I mean, and fighting Orlando, because Pac looked at it like, this is my beef now. So from back then, that was the word on the streets. That was the word that was coming back.
It's deeper than Pyru Southside Crips. Yes, Tupac is affiliated with Mob Pyru. He's with Death Row. Bad Boy Biggie, they is affiliated with Southside Crip. Biggie is not a Southside Crip. Diddy is not a Southside Crip, but he hired them for security. You see what I'm saying? They affiliated. So he felt that that had something to do with him. So that's why he went and did what he did in Punch Orlando, which is a coincidence. They was there in the first place to shoot Tupac and Suge anyway. Crazy that he's going with that narrative. And everybody and their mama saying the same thing, that he died off of gang violence. And yes, that happened with some Southside Crips, but that was gonna happen regardless because of they was paid to go out there. If y'all pay attention, why was Orlando by himself in the lobby? If y'all had money, why was y'all not watching the fight? Why was he in the lobby? Okay, let's say this was afterwards. Why was he by himself in the lobby afterward? Where was Keefy D? Where was the other members at? Y'all gotta put 2 and 2 together, man. Stop with this nonsense, man. It's right in the pudding. It's not hard, man. Y'all need to stop with that. Tupac been his own man since forever.
RealRapTv.